Hi Libra, welcome to or back to my channel Libra. These are going to be some timeless messages for you, so please keep in mind that not all my messages will resonate with everyone. Please just take what resonates, leave the rest for another. Please don't try to make anything fit. All right, energy is fluid, so you may need to flip or switch the roles, Libra. All right, my messages are timeless. I have turned off the comments. I do appreciate the likes, subscribes, the shares. All right. It could be some kind of focus or dedication with Capricorn here for you, Libra. All right. Let's see. If you're interested in checking out any previous readings, you're going to find them under the live tab. We do have Easter weekend. If you celebrate it or not, it's a holiday. Okay. Weekend. We got resources, a lot of earth energy, and we're all in the upright. So you're maintaining or balancing resources, dedicated. Your focus is dedication, what you're dedicated to at this time. Libra, what's happening for Libra? What does Libra need to know at this time? For Libra. Okay, you got a group. A group of cards, so possible group here of energy. Libra, I've got Aries, so a group in a South Node energy attached to an Aries energy, okay? You could be focused on what you enjoy or what you're attracting with Venus, and that is bringing some kind of anxiety or trouble because some kind of limits have been imposed here on what you enjoy. So, let's see. This Saturn energy here with the limits and the cautions, that came out in Capricorn's reading that I just did. So all the readings do tie together. And I got Venus, your enjoyment and cautions, and then the trouble. Alrighty, and anxiety. It is like, I don't believe it's necessarily your trouble or anxiety here. So, got the Aries energy, Cancer energy of the past. There's some kind of feelings and reactions being stirred up here of the past group or Aries energy. And that would be the moon, Cancer, and Aries. I'm going to keep going here. What is it? I don't know why I put the cards down. I don't know. You got to know when to hold them or know when to fold them. Kenny Rogers. All right, Mercury. This South Node energy and these cautions and these limits that have been imposed are all coming from a place of anxiety, the words and the thoughts, but it's about your clarity here. You are clear with these words and thoughts. What's the South Node? You're being asked to grow and expand your words and your thoughts here. There's a sacrifice. Okay, so that has to do with that South Node. Or putting time, what you're putting time and energy or focus on is what is manifesting. And you got that Aries. Okay, so what you have actual Libra, that is, the way you restore your balance is through honesty and strength. So you have maybe made a surprising statement or something that is showing that you're not limited. You're not being, this center energy is not yours. Somebody thinks they know something here. What is to be shared or sharing what they know. And it has to do with the Neptune energy, the sacrifice, sharing what they know for not of the highest good here. Okay, this has to do with your responsibility, your success, your home, what you're building. any limits that were imposed on what you're building at this time. So it's about your responsibility, the maturity. Saturn brings mature lessons. All right. It also, the lesson comes with patience, or the patience is part of the lesson. Well, I want to get some more on the South Node because, well, this South Node energy is not not affecting your foundation. The support and security and all of this is on the upright. So whatever want you to reconsider or remember is your honesty and strength is what is highlighted, I want to say. Yeah, the first house, your actions, all right, what you're doing, what you share, or who you share it with, even your words here. All right, there's this responsibility with your words here. Be honest and strong with your words, with maturity. So I don't know, what's the sacrifice? Gemini, what is to be known? All right, so there's something hidden about what is to be known. Aries, Gemini, hidden. The word hidden right there. What is to be known? There's too much fluctuations. That's why you're being asked to be honest, because if there's many fluctuations with these communications that are not part of honesty. Okay, we got Virgo here. There's been methods and fluctuations. You're being asked to do something on your own, or somebody's responsible for what they did on their own over here with Aries. It has to do with your willpower. Somebody doesn't have the information to explain into words, and it's a secret. We did something as a result of some kind of power, but it had to do with the Saturn energy. So let's go look at that, Libra. Yeah, the investment, the caution and the limit. We invested or took a gamble on, what is that? Effed around and found out with this investment, or because the actual investment, the gamble or the game was to impose limits. Then there's a responsibility and a sacrifice. Sacrifice your enjoyment here. Yeah, confront. Here's your enjoyment with Venus, and now I got confronting your, investing into confronting your enjoyment. And that's being brought to light with the Sun. Mars energy, I've got fire, and Aries again with the first house we saw with action, and I got action, energized confrontation of Aries. You're with Aries, a group, an investment, someone who took action as a leader. It was very dramatic, but it was so fluctuating that that's the result of there's some kind of history of the past with the Cancer. So that tells me it's been happening for some time, if it's a history of the past. You're gaining some kind of respect here for your own maturity here, all right, with whatever you decide to confront or not confront, Libra. And what is being brought to light is the confrontation. And it has to do with your resources, mainly taking action in a gamble in a game toward your resources. Taurus energy, words, and a secret power result. There's some kind of energy behind somebody doing something as a result of a power. Aries again with the first house, who you are. So with honesty and strength and who you are and it being in the upright, you're not fluctuating. So whatever is fluctuating is what is being confrontational. I'm guessing it was not a good investment over here, resulting from an indecision, fluctuations. The story, the words aren't lining up with the words and the actions don't line up here. You're being asked to grow and expand. You got Jupiter here. What is to be shared? Spiritual values. It's what you're doing. There's an obsession or a power struggle with your spiritual values. Are you learning something about? Because of the fluctuations, you're learning something. You're being asked to be positive with your faith here. You have the ability to learn or teach something, and there's a sacrifice. So whatever. Virgo. I got so many cards on this, Libra, because there's a lot of confusion with this confrontation. Now, one is I see confront, and then I see confronting. Secret confrontations. I don't know. The risk. There's something about risk. So somebody took a risk. Possibly took a risk. Emperor in reverse took a risk. Aries energy again with the dramatics, with a creation. Try to confront your investment. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords in reverse. You're not mentally tied to this situation. You're not confronted. All right, but Libra. What's this? Oh, Emperor in reverse. Okay, this Empress in reverse. We saw the Emperor in reverse. That was the investment. Well, these are definite blockages. That's your energy, Libra, but it's in reverse. So I'm not sure. These are your whatever limits you decided to agree to. I don't know. Or I don't know. Some of these ships didn't come in. Didn't move to calmer waters or not in calm waters. The sun, that's what's being shown. Tied to a community, tied to a younger energy, confrontation, unable to move forward. This was a bad investment to impose. So a feminine and masculine energy taking action of confrontation. Other energy that is involved in the South Node is walking away from the not participating. Five of Swords, this is the energy of people walking away. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, Chariot in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, and that Ten of Swords slipped down. That's a clear ending. 5 to 10, that's 15, that's number 6. King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. You made a good investment. This isn't your investment or something. That was part of the sacrifice. If you decided to take on another burden or something. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that's not logical though. Or it's not adding up. It's just the words and actions. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, not putting the work in. A Virgo energy, there's communication. These are your resources. Working against your resources, Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, a past or an ex energy working against your resources. Four of Pentacles, justice. Justice is being balanced out. Could have been holding back with the Four of Pentacles, holding things close to you, not sharing what you're doing here. Because you're okay, so you're protecting what you value, possibly. Seven of Swords, standing your ground and protecting what you value. The Sun, yeah, what you value in happiness. And what else? Wow. And also, we have number 4, 4 swords. And that's taking a step back, reevaluating on your own self here. This guy is in a prayer hand position. What's up, right? Okay, so your growth and expansion requires you to renew, or since this was so fluctuating, this is deciding to see where that was coming from. King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, a lot of resources with other energy here, and I want to show you. So I don't know if this is collaborations together, but this is the fluctuations, this is the communications between a Three of Pentacles, other individuals, and then a Three of Cups in reverse. So this energy is no longer able to work together in such a way. I've got the King of Pentacles, the Earth sign energy, 10 of Pentacles, a lot of resources, and then Fire, Temperance in reverse, unhealed, overly doing something. These are fire sign, overly doing something in your energy, or with Page of Swords, looking at. You're being asked to look at the information. Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius, Sun, information coming out, being brought to light. That's what this Sun's about. Gaining respect for your maturity of your decisions here. Wheel of Fortune. More about this investment the Empress in reverse is made. Is this for Libra? 5 of Pentacles. This investment and limits imposed are being left out in the cold. Hermit in reverse. Magician, Virgo energy. Outside energy. Unable to see something from a, okay, so expected some confrontations here. Or I've been expected that, let's see, the 6 of Pentacles are expected you to approach them needing something. 6 of Pentacles sideways with a confrontation. You doing that would be an injustice for yourself there. You have some kind of self-respect here with the Sun, a maturity and a self-respect, not to. So this is also 5 to the 6 of Pentacles, protecting now, because something was taken advantage of over there. What was that about? Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Justice. Queen of Wands in reverse. With a group. Said Aries with a group. Fire sign with a group. And here's other people. All right. Ace of Cups in reverse, because you're turning this energy down, or it's not fertile, it's not attracting. Something's chasing. King of Cups in reverse. You could be chasing some idea of an emotion you might still be hanging on to. Or looking at your situation, gathering information, but it's not doing anyone any good, because they don't have the honesty and strength to see something. But I don't think, yeah. 7 of Swords. In reverse, the honesty and strength to see something. What else comes out? About the unburdens they created, or trying to attract burdens to your beliefs or your resources. But over and over, the Seven of Wands comes out as protected. All right, Queen of Swords, you could be not paying too much attention here, right? And you're healed, or you're not, your heart's not in it because you see something. Not moving forward, very greedy about the past. Somebody did something because they wanted you to carry a burden here with Temperance in reverse. Wow, it's being highlighted what was overly done, what is unhealed within a Queen of Wands in reverse. Sagittarius, that's part of the fluctuations. Nine of Cups in reverse, overindulging in communications, information, what someone thinks they know about. And the King of Wands is here. A lot of communications, because I've seen a lot of kings and queens. What is this Temperance in reverse about? Because it's what someone thinks they know about. So that's a belief or an opinion, or, yeah, a belief or an opinion. There you go. Got the Ten of Swords, and it's tied to an ending. A belief or an opinion tied to an ending. Because I got 2-2 here with the Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, that equals 4. Just because I got a 4 here. Anyway, I got 2, 3, 4 here as well. Okay, I got 22, 2, 3, 4. Page, somebody's not innocent in their involvement. Could be Sagittarius or Earth sign, Capricorn, mature individual, not being honest in a situation. Lovers in reverse, not being honest. Okay. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles is a collaboration. All right. Libra. It needed a pause, I guess. Burning through money, poor investment, and broke. All right, somebody's limited now with their money or investments. It was a bad investment. It's broke. Gamble, game, what have you. I have loss here. Me incurred a loss, or is going to incur a loss, or didn't expect to incur a loss. That's part of the finding out part. Feels wrong, bad idea, led astray. So it was a bad idea to invest. Oh, you could have moved away from this energy, fulfilling your desires, being refreshed and moving. So it's not affecting you. You could be traveling lightly or on 2 wheels there. Libra comes back to bite you. All right. Well, this energy, when you don't move forward, the investment comes back to bite you. So did you learn your lesson or not here? You are right on time. Seize the day. Somebody wants you to seize the moment because they feel there's unfinished business, but I think you're done here. An energy of wanting to resurrect old ideas and breathe new life into something. Your patience could be being tested. You're being shown a way. Libra. Learn from the experience. Old ways no longer work. because it is going to come back. And so it is going back. These limits and gals and games are starting to show up in the physical now. There's an energy trying to make a final effort before falling away. Could be fall time or fall could have something to do with it. Unfinished business, loose ends, feels restless. It's like the same message over and over again. Restless, not able to move forward, done to death, not viable. You've got a happy ending here. All right, there was a bad idea again. Okay, so let yourself sparkle and shine, Libra. Stay strong in your faith with dolomite. Let yourself sparkle and shine with opal. You could have purified and detoxified this situation. Spiritual path is in reverse. Somebody didn't want to make the necessary changes or do the necessary work here. Okay. Because the investment was to, I guess it was fun to invest in confrontation. You have increased support. There's something about true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, but it's blocked. I don't know why. Spiritual path. Well, I'm not sure who's in the spiritual path in reverse. A group. Okay. Give it to God. This about this confrontation. Or your home or your family. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. Bless your heart. Prosperity. There's a positive shift in your divine support, and it could be unconventional. I've got socialize and join in reverse, attached to the spiritual path. I asked what the spiritual path in reverse was about. So it's other than outside energy with a group, because it's not socializing and joining in. These are not like-minded individuals. And here I've got your beliefs, what you value, and your resources. So there's a lot of eyes on what you're doing. Let yourself sparkle and shine is upright. There's a lot of eyes on what you're doing. I've got stress reduction. Reduce your stress. And I got love life in reverse. Let yourself sparkle and shine again. Love life in reverse. Something about new or renewed love. And I have the Two of Cups in reverse. So you have some kind of untrustworthy connections that you're doing something here with control issues. I have outside energy, socialize and join in. That's a community. Divine intervention in reverse. Multifaceted. So there's many layers to the dimension, to the situation, and the person that you are asking about. You're being asked to have healthy communication in your relationships with Aqua Aura. Abundance is your right in reverse. Okay. This is with the blockage of the spiritual path. This group is lacking resources now. Okay. Don't relinquish your power or taking a look at your resources, wanting you to give to it so it can use it against you. Lead by example. Don't relinquish your power. So there are a lot of eyes on you, and you're being asked to be a leader here with the sun. You're going to gain more respect when you don't relinquish your power and when you focus on the positive at the same time. Like attracts like in reverse with this socialize and join in, and you're not attracting this energy. You're not giving your power away to the same energy. Again, focus on the positive. Time to give without expectation. There was some kind of abundance blockage. Love is your energy in reverse. This energy, you're not attracting fear anymore. Things that are fearful of your growth. Stay open-minded in reverse. Closed-minded ideas and beliefs. Over here in your values and your resources. Set your intentions is in reverse. All right, wait a minute here. What is love life in reverse? Forgive yourself in reverse. Something to do with forgiveness or forgive yourself or your things being blocked due to yourself. I got yourself here twice. The word forgive yourself, be yourself. Forgive yourself, be yourself, know your truth. Wherever you shrank yourself to fit in, or this is trying to drum up old ideas that says once you take accountability, see, don't relinquish your power. Once you take accountability, then, it kind of stops it right there. Everyone has value. Okay, so you're not returning the energy as the same as it was put out. All right, this don't relinquish your power. This is about healing family issues and a spiritual path in reverse. Free yourself, or you freed yourself from this energy. Let your friends help you in reverse. So it's also attached to friends that no longer resonate or impose limits, gambles, and games, and are lacking due to it. Now I have attraction upright is when you stop and smell the roses and release control. Then the sun, sun has a chance to shine, getting to know each other. Okay. So we've got, you're not attracting the same old thing when you release the control, and I say, release control issues. Okay, let go of control issues. I said control, not attracting these same control issues with a group. Separation, it's upright. All right, you separated from this energy that is in fear of your growth, because I have growth right here. All right, let's see. Engagement in reverse. Some kind of, this is unsupportive of something you have going on. Healing family issues, I see again. So an unsupportive family environment because you have a soulmate right here. So what wasn't expected as to what is expected, heart-to-heart conversations. You deserve love in reverse. It's safe for you to love, express your love, flirt. It's all in reverse. So these conversations are way too serious over here with this group and control issues. Way too serious about your life. But you're not. You're being asked to be playful. Your soulmate energy is going to be in playfulness, not seriousness. All right, getting to know each other. You separated again from energy. There's something worth waiting for. What's this friends deal? Separation. I said separating from friends. Separation. Let your friends help you. Okay. Flirt in reverse. Free yourself in reverse. Religious factors involved, so somebody wants you to give them a chance because religious factors involved, but it's more based on toxic energy. Love yourself first at this time. There's a tower here with the separation or the Five of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, you have left coming in. I got the Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing yourself, or this is Earth sign energy that is not playing games, not chasing. Page of Cups, apology or innocence, Emperor upright. Okay, the Emperor was in reverse. The Empress is in reverse. Now the Emperor is upright. So not attracting, controlling, masculine. It's like Tower again. I don't know how to say that. Letting go of control issues. As soon as you let go of control issues, something gets exposed here. What's that about, Libra? The world. Exposed to the world. Five of Cups. Strength in reverse. Lovers in reverse. So I got Gemini. Confrontation. Okay, so this energy wasn't loyal to begin with. And I'm going to cover the levers up. That is the communications. Obviously, with Gemini and the communications, it's like backwards. Okay, so it's no longer effective either. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, no longer effective, or the messages aren't getting through, or they're not. Yeah, they're being seen for what they are, or somebody's being recognized for what it is. Three of Cups in reverse. Whoever invested in the confrontational gamble game. I have, according to Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. And here, Gemini, two-faced energy, because Gemini in reverse can mean that. Okay, well, anyway. And a head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings, condemning them to spend their lives in search of the other halves. Okay, in search of the other half. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe, I hope that was understandable. Let's see, I got the 10 of Pentacles. Something was very superficial. Okay, you're getting news here. Or somebody's getting news. You're not bothered. 9 of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands upright. You're not bothered. Ace of Cups in reverse. But you're turning something down. You see it. Strength in reverse. Just weak. Something. Fear. Emotions. What is this? Strength in reverse, Leo energy. How to plan. Bad plan. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. The bad plan turns into 8 of Wands in reverse, or the investment did with a group. Again. So the 8 of Wands in reverse, it's like going back. 10 of Pentacles, it's going to affect finances. Both. It's like going to even the playing field here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. Resources were used or involved. Libra. Sorrow heals. There's some kind of sorrow that surrounding this that is healing the situation. Healing family issues came up a couple times. Stay in the flow. At the cutting edge here, you're at the cutting edge with sorrow heals, a recovery, and a comeback. So something was disappointing and then a comeback. You have roots of stability as part of this comeback with the roots of stability. Roots of stability turn into roots of success. Crystal of clarity. All right. Divine timing is at play here. There's an emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. All right. Because these are about your roots, or this showed you where your roots were needed strengthening, or where your foundation needed repairing or strengthening. You could be embracing some kind of solitude in the morning. This come out and having quiet moments. Quiet moments bring clarity, recovery, and comeback again. Okay. Libra. Your wish has been granted. Your wish has been granted. And it's coming in the quiet moments with a crystal of clarity. Eclipse of concealment, no illusions. You're aware of some kind of concealment and you're asking for clarity, and your wish has been granted. Wow. The cutting edge again and seeking truth. You're at the cutting edge of some kind of truth. Sorrow heals once again of the sorrow, whatever brought the sorrow. And the cutting edge is slice through the obstacles that carve a path towards your dreams. Seek truth, embrace clarity with revelations. Oh my gosh, unfold. Keep an open mind for answers. Illuminate the path to understanding. Oh, it's hard to read because it's light lettering on such a light thing. Anyway, cutting edge. You're at the cutting edge because your wish was granted. Seek truth. With these, here I have honesty and strength. You have the courage and honesty and strength to receive some kind of answer about what you were seeking an answer to, whatever that is. Libra, all right, I'm going to end it there. I do hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot. And I'll try to do a couple more tomorrow morning, maybe, or we'll see how it goes.